What's up, y'all? Adzero Casanova here. I am a DJ and producer who is running his first marathon in November, and right now I am in the middle of a training block that is very fun and extremely hot here in Miami, Florida. So I figured it'll be a good time to show you guys what my current shoe rotation is, starting with my favorite, the Asics Super Blast 2. It's very used. I literally just ran these a few hours ago. Smells like it too. But this shoe has a midsole that has some of Asics Race Day foam in there, the FF Turbo Plus, with a layer of FF Blast Max that gives it some stability. Something that you'll see often touted with this shoe is how great of a long run shoe this is, specifically because how your legs feel afterwards. They're not like super beat up or anything. It's a shoe, if any shoe in my rotation right now, I'm very close to buying the second one of these, even though I don't necessarily need it right now. I'm probably close to 300 miles on this, and I could easily get another 150 miles off of this before I need a new pair, but I kind of want to have a second one to rotate, and also most likely, like 99% sure, this is going to be the shoe I race in for my marathon. My pace is probably like around 4 hours, so this is something that will probably fit at that pace. With that said, I did race. I think I definitely raced my first few races in this, the shorter distances, like 2 5Ks, 1 10K. So you can pick up the pace in this. I have done, when one of my other shoes died on me, I remember doing tempo threshold runs in this, and it is a little big and clunky, but you can definitely turn over your feet pretty quick in this. So, yeah, it's number one for a reason. There's a second one coming at some point. Up next, I have, I just got these recently. It's another shoe with a lot of hype, similarly to the Super Blast 2. This is the Adidas Addero Evo SL. And these shoes, and some of like the reading and reviews I saw in it, a lot of people like to call it like a baby Super Blast, just because of its versatility. Similar to the Super Blast, this is a shoe that people have been able to run at different paces and distances. A lot of people have mentioned this as like a all-in-one daily trainer. For me, it hasn't been entirely that, just because it is a little unstable for me at my easy runs, just because my pace is a bit slower. But I originally bought this to be like a daily trainer, in the way of like the Nova Blast 5. And when I got in it, my first run, I definitely felt it was super light, super bouncy. It's a fun shoe. I look forward to runs in this. They look cool as hell too. And the big reason for that is the midsole. You have Light Strike Pro, and it's a full Light Strike Pro midsole, which is Adidas race shoe foam. And unlike the Super Blast 2, where it has like 2 different foams mixed in there, here you have the whole thing is Light Strike Pro. So it's the reason I got it, and now it fits in my rotation as a tempo and threshold workout shoe. And for the price point, I got this on sale. I think it retails $150. I got this on sale for like $100. For the price point, it is an amazing shoe. If I go through these by the time a second generation comes out, I'll definitely buy a second pair of these. My only knock on this, and you'll probably seen this online, a few people talk about it, is the tongue is kind of flimsy. It's not gusseted. So with this, you have an issue of you start with the tongue up here. By the end of your run, tongue is like slid down, and you get some lace bite in it. I've been trying to get a little creative with the The lacing on this, you'll see I did like a little similar to the runner's heel lockdown. I did this for narrow, found it online. It's for like narrow feet. It's an extra lock here. You run it through this loop here. It's kind of cut the tongue up for me. So I think that issue is kind of fixed for me. The only other real complaint I might have on this is the upper it's a little baggy. I wish it just fitted your foot a bit better. But outside of that, great shoe. You do have the Continental rubber on the bottom. Not a lot of it, a lot of exposed foam, but people have said this shoe has been very durable, similar to the Super Blast. So looking forward to doing more runs in this, and hopefully some easy runs. Hopefully my pace picks up a bit for that. Number 3, I absolutely love these shoes. These are the Asics Metaspeed Sky Paris, and this is a super shoe. This is a race day shoe, and my buddy Devin got me this for Christmas. You hear me talking about nerding out on shoes and all that, and I originally got these shoes. I thought the box was empty when he gave it to me because they were just so light. But again, you have FF Turbo Plus in there. There is a carbon plate in here. Not a full carbon plate, but there is one here towards the forefoot. And there's a few things about this shoe that I really do love. The upper is almost like this non-existent see-through recycled material. It helps add to the lightness of the shoe. Another thing is I wish Asics would use these shoelaces on all their shoes, because it's like has this like ribbed texture to it that actually locks everything in place really good, to the point where I don't actually use a runner's heel lockdown on these, which I do on most of my shoes. On these, everything just locks so well that there's no need for it. And this shoe, originally optimistically, I thought it would be my marathon shoe, but I just don't run at that pace to have the benefits of the carbon plate, and I would miss a lot of the stability and comfort you get in a more stable shoe like the Super Blast. But they have become my track workout shoes, and I've ran plenty of 5Ks, 10Ks, probably will run a half marathon in this. And it's a shoe that I feel like I am freaking flying on the track whenever I have these on and doing track workouts and repeats, sprints, whatever. Amazing shoe, great, just a lot of great engineering in this shoe. Super excited whenever I have to actually run fast and get to wear these. Number 4. So these were my daily trainers for a while. This is the Asics Nova Blast 5. And I love these shoes up to a certain point. When you first pop these on, this midsole, which is FF Blast Max, this midsole is fun, it's bouncy, it's comfy, it's soft. And it's a shoe that I traveled with quite a bit. It's actually held up pretty well. It's like probably over 300 miles now, just slightly over 300. And the reason, what I'm getting at with this is that this midsole is freaking fantastic up until it isn't. And that is my main downside to this shoe is I thought I would get more than, 275, 300 miles off of this shoe, especially being a light runner. I'm like $140, and it just wasn't the case. I feel like my last few easy runs in this have kind of like left my legs hurting. The pop is gone in it. It's almost feels like I'm running on flat pancakes with this at this point. I kind of still want to try to use them for like short recovery runs or whatever, but this shoe is a reason why I kind of added Adidas into my rotation. It was all Asics up until this point, and I was like, I'm not gonna freaking buy another pair of this. So I had gotten the Evo SL2, replaced this. Hasn't exactly replaced this because obviously Evo SL, I feel like it's more of an up-tempo shoe. But yeah, fantastic shoe up until a certain point. I know some people online are going to say this is overblown or whatever, but there's just been mixed reactions with this. Some people have gotten not so great longevity on this. Some people have still a great shoe. I don't know if I ever, maybe next iteration. So number 4, these are the Adidas Adzero SL2. I got these on sale right after my Evo SL when I was like, hey, these aren't, when I thought my Evo SL were not going to be like my easy run shoes, I was like, let me look around. I got these maybe for like $45. These I really want to like because people have said this is a fantastic daily trainer. It does have a bit of the Light Strike Pro in the middle here. The rest of it is regular Light Strike. It doesn't have the Continental rubber bottom, but it seems like it's a kind of shoe that you could even run a little bit off-road with. And the inside collar, everything is like the upper super comfy, and the midsole is pretty soft, probably softer than most of the shoes I've named here. But I'm having an issue with the shoe on my left foot, where right under the ball of the foot, I'm getting like a hot spot. And these are just like easy runs. I'm not like taking this to a crazy speed or anything. So I'm going to give them a couple of more run sessions, maybe some breaking in or something that I'm not, tying correctly here or something. But really want to like these, especially for the price. They could be found super cheap, and a lot of people swear by them. So far, they have not exactly worked out great for me. But yeah, I'm going to try them on a couple of recovery runs, see if they get better. Other than this, I'm still kind of looking for a max stack, like cushiony shoe for my easy runs. So I kind of have been looking to see if I find sales for like the Vomero, the Nike Vomero 18, or been hearing a lot of great things about the Puma Mag Max. But anyway, it's current shoe rotation. Thank you for tuning in. There'll be more videos, probably about snacks or something, because I'm eating a lot now for marathon training too. But there'll be some shoe stuff too, hopefully. We'll see. Peace.